baddest dudes on the simulator. Ladies and gentlemen, your 4-wide salute as these pro late models are ready to rip here tonight at the SLR show. It's your Brian Brisker, Davy Jones, 4-wide. Break. You guys can break. Let's get ready to go, ladies and gentlemen, as the pro late models are ready to put on a show for you guys here tonight as your starting lineup is ready to go. Once you guys double file up, we will go 1 to green. Take your time. We'll take your time. So your starting lineup here, the number 22 out of CDM, it's going to be Richard Huebner. To the outside in the number 0 machine, it'll be Levi Nelson. You've got the number 55 of Ian Liddell. How about the other 55 of Aiden Lewis? It'll be the number 27 of Cody McDonald. The 321 of Jacob Owens. As it'll be the number 10 ride, that's going to be old Mr. Daniel Betts, as he'll be on the inside. Seth Krebs there will be as well in that number 268 machine. It'll go to the 355 rod. That's going to be all Braxton Simpson. You've got the 88 of Jacob Cannon. After that, it's going to be the K32 of Trent Beesham. The 51 of Tyler Spradley. It'll be the 55 of John Keefe. You've got the 261 of Alex Bartolio and the 90 of Caleb Howard as we are racing our pro late models here at I-55. So as these pro late models racing the turns, as we have our first yellow on the speedway. First yellow on the speedway as Aiden Lewis in the 55 with a broken right front. We'll see what Aiden Lewis has done. No, the dreaded I'm gonna climb a wall. Hard racing between Jacob Owens and Braxton Simpson. As they were heads up right there, the little bit of contact's going to send Jacob Owens up the speedway, and the 55 goes up into the wall. As we'll delay 1 lap to get everybody lined up. Alrighty, the littlest tap of them all. Jacob Owens and Simpson were door to door, side by side, and it just shot the 21 machine up into the 55. So double file these cars up. We'll go 1 to green this time by. So if you're in the hot pits, please come on down. There's your double file, 1 to green. If you're in the hot pits, please come on down. That was a pretty good 4-wide salute, I thought. Did you think? Alrighty, we're gonna try this again. As Caleb Howard's been removed due to internet problems. So it's a 22 of Richard Huebner. You got the 55 of Ian Liddell for the pro late models here at the I-55 Speedway. We are under green. Pro late models racing the turns 1 and 2. They'll go down to the backstretch once again as the pro late models will race their way through the middle of 3 and 4. Race cars are sliding all over the speedway. Remember, 40 laps for our final event. As Daniel Betts in number 10 getting really racy as you got Richard Huebner to the outside. Oh no, 3-wide squish. All cars got involved. 3 wide down to the backstretch did not work out very well. Richard Huebner, your pole center completely destroyed down to the backstretch as Daniel Betts in the 27 were 3 wide. Oh my goodness. What do you call? Yeah. So here's the 27 to the inside. Daniel Betts there. They're just literally squeezed on each other And then, boom, the 27 and the 10, they were locked together down to the front stretch. And just everybody trying to scatter their way around for our second yellow. Got to call it racing. 3 wide down to the backstretch. Richard Huebner and Daniel Betts and the number 27 machine got all hooked up. And you look pretty twisted, Seth. I mean, it looks twisted from here, but you might be all right. So Seth was involved in the wreck and everybody else, is we're going to restack them and re-rack them. Look, I took all the weight out of the cars, gave them more horsepower, and here we ready to go as I'm going to caution flag that. Caution flag coming out, everybody. Caution flags coming out. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Sorry, guys, I did not push my button when I was looking over that. That caution's on me. Everybody in the hot pits, I am sorry. We're going to have to catch up to the pace truck, which is down the front stretch. All cars. That was my bad. I forgot to delay. Those of you need more hot work time, go ahead. Pace truck is in turns 1 and 2. Pace truck's in turn 1 and 2 down to the back stretch. Woo! I'm a little bit off my game here tonight, that's for sure. Sorry about that, everybody. I didn't even see that we were on the green. That's my fault. Alrighty, we'll let everybody get all sorted out. Looks like everybody is. Ian Liddell and company. Yep. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, double file going to be 1 to green this time by. All cars into the pit area. Here we go, 1 to green. Yeah, you get so much things going on sometimes you kind of make mistakes, and I forgot this was I-55 and like, ooh. So we're already into our 3rd yellow, 1 by the admin, 2 by the race car drivers, as everybody, Cody, if you're coming, come on down now. Come on, if you're coming. So here we go as the Pro Late Models are ready to rock as Ian Liddell and the number 10 Daniel Betts will lead them back to the green. Pro Late Models here this afternoon, and Jacob Owens is racing so hard he got in the back bumper there, the 355 of Braxton Simpson as they're 3 wide and 4 wide as Richard Huebner, the 22, he got cut down there as well, but the 261 of Alex Bartolio, as these Pro Late Models are super Pro Late Models, I'd like to say. They wear the tires down so much faster, they're out of control, they're wicked, they're crazy, and everything's all weird. But it's all Ian Liddell in the 55, your current leader. All right, Braxton. So is Braxton Simpson getting really racy. I just saw that big door he threw in turn 3 and 4. As the 55, that's going to be old Mr. John Keith. You'll have the number 22 of Richard Huebner, the 55 of Aiden Lewis, who broke his whole entire right front after a little bit of contact. You got the 27 ride, and you also got Levi Nelson in the back of the field. 11 out of 40 here for the Pro Late Models as Tyler Spradley in the number 51 machine got caught up in a wreck early in heat race action. As Spradley's going to take a look at the inside. Jacob Owens is not happy with him, and there's a big old slider by the 261 of Alex Bartolio. As you will have them battling as the 51 of Spradley was able to get around the 32 of Trent Beesham as well, as you got Bo Krebs in the number 68 machine as he's up on the outside of the speedway. A lot of pushing, a lot of shoving going on for these Pro Late Models, but they are flying around this racetrack as Tyler Spradley in the number 51 machine up to the 14th spot. Somehow he's a lap down. Oh boy, somehow he's a lap down as we got racing going on here as Trent Beesham and the 261 of Alex Bartolio continue to battle it out. Oh boy, 26 more to go as your race leader of Ian Liddell. He'll be in the 55. It'll be the number 10 machine of Daniel Betts. Meanwhile, the 88 is going to be Jacob Cannon. Tyler Spradley is showing in 14, but he's actually in the 4th spot. He went a lap down as well. After that, it's going to be the 268. That's going to be old Seth Krebs. As everybody's racing, I just lost Trent Beesham in front of my eyes, but what a save. As Jacob Owens at number 21, he's going to be in the wall. You got the 55 machine, that's going to be John Keith. He'll be the 261 ride of Alex Bartolio with Braxton Simpson in the 355 all over his back bumper with 23 to go. So far, we got some green flag laps in. John Keefe's going to throw the big slide job in the middle of turn 3 and 4, and he's going to clear Jacob Bowens. After that's going to be the Trent Beason number 32 machine. Some more contact there between Jacob Bowens and the number 32 ride of Trent Beason. We have our first yellow flag. It's a 55 of Aiden Lewis. All right, Tyler Spradley and company. So Tyler Spradley was running in the 4th spot with that problem. I'm going to give Spradley that wave around. Spradley, go to the bottom and take that wave around. You were running manually in the 4th spot. You were being shown a lap down, but manually you were in the 4th spot. I need you to take that wave around, sir. Tyler Spradley, I need you to take that wave around. So I'm going to manually score the 51 machine. When I last seen him, he was running 4th. When I was scoring him, he got messed up when I screwed up with that app and stuff. He moved up to the 4th spot at the time, so I delayed it here to give him that wave around. He's coming around the bottom. Watch himself. He'll go to that 4th spot. Yep. So let the 51 there to that spot there. Everybody else, 55 to the inside, 21 and company. So he got screwed up with that whole admin deal. Anyway, guys, we'll go double file. Going to be 1 to green next time by. Double file, going to be 1 to green next time by. So Nelson and Cody McDonald, we're going 1 to green this time around. Sorry about that, Tyler. I didn't realize you were a lap down, but I did manually score you that last couple laps there. Already, double file going to be 1 to green. Double file going to be 1 to green. Hey, sometimes I can make things right. So what I did was I saw you was a lap down, so I called like from Ian to Daniel to Jacob to Tyler, and I was like, okay, he's running in 4, but I was going to wait for the next yellow to fix it. Or I was just going to manually score him the rest of the way. But here we go for these Pro Late models as we're ready to rip as the 27 is going to come back out on the speedway. As we are ready to go, we're back underway. So halfway to go, 4 yellows here for the Pro Late models here at the I-55 Speedway as we are back at it as Aiden Lewis destroyed the rest of his race car as we got racing continue on. Ian Liddell, here's going to be that number 88 machine. It's going to be Jacob Cannon. Tyler Spradley in that number 51 rod. He'll get a good run down on the back stretch as well as they're going to race out through the middle of 3 and 4 once again. As here's going to be, Tyler Spradley racing way too hard in that number 51. That was almost dangerous. As Spradley's going to make a run to the inside. Another shot in the middle of turn 3 and 4 as you got a great battle for the 2nd and 3rd spot. As the 10 of Daniel Betts into the wall. Look at this, Davy Jones, your favorite driver, is up in the 3rd spot here tonight. As it's ringing around the rosy around the top here for these Pro Late models, it won't be for long with 16 more laps. These tires are going to start to go away and fast with that extra 5 laps. As Ian Liddell's going to be in that number 55 machine, as these Pro Late models are only good for 30 laps of tire. So the next 10 laps or so, this could get really interesting. 14 to go for the Pro Late models here at I-55 Speedway. Braxton Simpson, the 32 of Beeson, they're going to get connected there as well. Braxton Simpson able to hang on to it as these guys are racing into the back of the field. Seth Krebs got some damage on that race car, went to the tail of the field. And your pole center, Richard Huber, in the back of the field. As it's all going to be the 55 of Ian Liddell. Tyler Spradley with a big slider there. Jacob Cannon in the 88 machine. As we got about 12 to go. Oh, Cannon went to chop the nose off. Tyler Spradley hit the brake pedal. Big slider in the middle of 3 and 4. 11 to go. Davy Jones, he's racing for you, big dog. I can see it. As Spradley back up to the outside. It'll be Jacob Cannon in number 88 to the inside. And Spradley takes 2nd away. As we got Daniel Betts into the wall. Caution for the 10 on top. Caution for the 10 on top. as Daniel Betts will be driven into the wall for our 5th yellow here this afternoon. As it looks like he's going to jump the cushion there a little bit, catch the right rear, and that just sent him right into the fence. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow. What a race indeed for the race lead now. This is going to get good. Daniel Betts is manually disconnected. So we're going to get ready to go. Ian Liddell's going to be your leader. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and double file them up. Boy, oh boy, talk about the 51 of Tyler Spradley as Jacob Cannon and the 50 ADA machine and him are battling out very hard. What's up, D. Paris? Good to see ya. Alrighty. All cars, come on out to the pit area now. All cars, come on out to the pit area now. As we're going to get ready to line them up. This time by. A brake user, our favorite. Yeah. Alrighty, let's see if we can finish this one off. 1 to green this time around. Double file, 1 to green. Double file going to be 1 to green. There's been a battle today between Ian Liddell and Tyler Spradley. We were about to get a 5-lap shootout, I think. No, a 9-lap shootout. As we're ready to go for the Pro Late Models once again. As the 55 of Ian Liddell, Tyler Spradley. Here we go. We're underway. 10-lap shootout here for the Pro Late Models. And Jacob Cannon says he wants to be a part of this as well. Nora C, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's getting tight. Shelf up on the outside of the speedway for the Pro Late Models. Racetrack getting really slicked off as the 88 of Jacob Cannon is able to roll to the bottom. These Pro Late Models got more horsepower and less weight in them. We're going to see with 7 to go. 7 to go for the Pro Late Models here tonight on the I-55 Speedway, as the 55 of Ian Liddell would be the 51 of Tyler Spradley, the 88 of Jacob Cannon with the 55 right of John Keefe. That's going to be your top 4. It'll go to the 261 of Alex Bartolio, your top 5. As the battle's going to get ready to go for the race lead, we got 5 to go this time by. They are ripping that top there, McNasty. This thing is fast. 5 to go. What's it going to be? Tires or what? It looks like Liddell's going to try to work a little bit of a lower line, but 4 to go. Tyler Spradley searching for a little bit of speed as Ian Liddell went to the middle one, 3 and 4, ran a 12.4 that last lap time. Everybody's going to start shifting around here. Look at this. Here comes the number 55 of John Keefe once again. Can John Keefe get a podium as Jacob Cannon's into the wall? 2 to go this time by. Cannon with a big slider line. John Keefe to the inside. Gives him a little bit of nudge as John Keefe in the 55 will throw it to the middle with 3 and 4. White flag this time by. Cannon with a big bomb in 1 and 2. John Keefe runs right into it. What a move! As it'll be Ian Liddell, Spradley, and Jacob Cannon, your feed.